Jeff, fish! Right! Yeah! Here it comes! Holy crap! Get it! Yeah! Holy crap! Holy Ow!
What's up, guys? This is Daddy Badger. Had a fun time at Willard Bay, Memorial Day 2021. Caught our first wiper. Jeffrey pulled that in. It was a big one for us, and we were pretty excited about it, as you can tell by our intro video. And had a great day on the lake. It was a fun time. Also show you what we used to catch our fish today and how we cooked it up. Had a nice yummy walleye and wiper and perch dinner. Katie helped me make that, so we'll show you that in our video. Enjoy.
Oh, fish on.
Fish on? Is it a fighter?
It's a walleye. It's a good walleye.
Hey.
Sweet.
I'll
Walleye.
take it. You're on the wrong side, bud.
Am I?
Oh, don't lose it.
Ooh, that's a good size.
Yeah! Oh, that's like as big as our other one. Woo-hoo! And it just barely got off, too. Look.
Oh my gosh, perfect timing. I'm a pro netter.
Yes, we did not get skunked.
Let's go.
One of the benefits of having a camera on all the time while you're fishing is, although it takes a lot longer to edit the videos and things like that, you realize some things. Like, for instance, how long it takes me to get that pole back in the water. You know, we're fussing around. We didn't have everything ready. We're filling the live well. There's a lot of stuff going on that we could have been doing while we were waiting for fish, and we wasted a lot of time. So, you know, good thing to learn. I feel like this next part bears some explanation. Katie and I had just gotten in a tiff because she was freaking out about all the bugs. Anybody who's ever fished at Willard Bay when the wind is low knows that the buzz is on at Willard Bay. The other side of it is, last time Katie lost 2 fish bringing them in the boat, and she was really ticked at herself. So you'll see here that I'm kind of hollering at her to make sure she's on top of that this time.
Yes. Now this is different because we have a board. That looks like a walleye, I think. Keep going. So you have to unsnap the board once you get it here. So move back in the boat. Keep going fast. You gotta reel fast, or you're gonna lose the fish. Keep it tight and up. There you go.
And this is the point Katie loses her cool with me as I'm trying to get the board off. We haven't used boards before, and she lets me know I'm being a little too rough.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay. Go back.
I'm trying.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just trying to be fast. Okay, keep reeling. Keep going. Hard. Hard.
Up.
Keep going, keep going.
I'm trying.
Yeah, Kate!
Nice.
Gosh, that's hard.
You got it, girl. High five.
Woof.
That's a good eater, too.
Here's the thing. Even if you mess up, even if you lose fish, even if you end up yelling at your kids because they're driving you nuts while you guys are trying to fish, the important thing is you get your kids out there. They're not going to remember the little tiffs you had with them when they're fishing. They're going to remember that you took them fishing. So it's important, and that's why we do this. That's why I love taking my kids out and Katie's not going to remember that I was after her about the bug. She's not going to remember, you know, me yelling at her to get the pole up. What she's going to remember is she got the fish in the boat and that we had a bunch of fun.
Yeah, we got one on this too.
What? Let me fish it in.
Yeah, let Katie.
The other thing I learned is it takes quite a bit to get those tattle flags to go down if you don't adjust the springs on them. So the flag wasn't going down. I'm not sure how long we dragged a fish behind the planer board, but we had to keep an eye on it because that tattle flag wouldn't go down. So Katie's reeling this one in. Also with the planer boards, it's a lot harder to reel in with a planer board, and we're not used to that. So the fish felt really, really big, and it was kind of funny when we got the perch to the boat because it was so small. I thought it was just the head of a fish. I thought somehow we had ripped the head off or something, but it was just a small perch.
Sure. I think I need to make it tighter so that it'll roll in. Okay.
Look at that web.
Right? It's like we ripped its head off or something. Keep going.
Is it dead?
I don't know what the heck that is.
It's like, oh.
It's the tiniest fish ever.
What the heck?
Here.
How is it that tiny?
What? Look
It
at
can't be that tiny.
She really couldn't believe after all that fighting that's what was on the end of the line. It was kind of funny.
Jeff, fish. Right.
This one?
Yeah.
Fish on. Up fast.
Keep going.
This one took a while to get in. Not to mention that we also tangled up the lines pretty bad. The wiper hit when we were doing a hard turn, and that's when it came in. It was fun to watch the fight, though, for sure.
Oh
Keep
my
reeling.
gosh.
Keep reeling. Go. It's almost up here. It's right under us. Keep going. Can you reel now? Here it comes.
Holy crap.
Get it.
Yeah! Yeah! Holy crap! Holy, look at that! Oh! Ow! Holy
That's ginormous.
And that's a wiper. Woo!
That's
Oh, you
right.
can't high five
That
me.
is huge.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, we got tangled up good though. You have to earn a wiper, man. Well, that was a good fighting fish. That thing is heavy.
Holy crap.
Crap, what song was that playing?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, dude, this thing's so fat.
Look at that.
Woo! These tacos tonight.
Yeah.
Wanted to share with you some of the things that have worked with us at Willard Bay. Catching walleye mostly. We've also caught our first wiper using the same stuff. But these were recommended by my buddy in my fishing club. He says that they've worked consistently at one time or another. These are both Berkeley flicker shads. This is a number 5. This is a number 7. And they're both the deep divers. So they've got the big bills on them that'll get them down there where the walleye are and where they like to feed. And just a variety of colors, but these specific colors seem to work really well at Willard. We caught a perch on this also, so it's small enough the perch will go after it. Then we also have this rattle trap. I never had luck with this rattle trap, but my buddy recommended that as well. Maybe I just wasn't using it right. I was trying to put it down low with a downrigger far out the boat, but maybe it would have worked better on the planer. This is my go-to crankbait. I've used this and I've had success with this on just about every water. So this is a Rapala Shadow Wrap Shad Deep number 9, and this is a slow rising. Again, pretty big bill on that to get it to go down. And as you can see inside, there are beads, so it makes noise and it rattles on the way up and down as it's wiggling. And then for walleye, we use some of these crawler harnesses. Has a little blade on the front to keep it attracting the fish. It's got a couple black beads on it. And then it's got 2 hooks, you'll see. And I've got those put onto one of these robo worms. So I've used live worms as well, and those have worked awesome. But I also have used these robo worms, which last a little bit longer, seem to be a little bit more resilient to bites and stuff, so I can keep using them. And then I just spray them with this crawfish formula Bang, which has worked great for walleye. They like that smell. It is super stinky, so you want to spray that away from you and into the wind, or else you're going to smell like crawfish. Nice crawfish juice. But we will take these and bottom bounce these on just a 1 ounce bottom bouncer like that. Tie this on to your line, and then this on to the crawler harness back here, and we'll just pull it down, and that weight's just enough to keep it down on the bottom. You don't want it necessarily bouncing the whole time on the bottom, even though it's called a bottom bouncer. You want it just a little bit further up, but it keeps it down there in the range. And we trill that about, this blade will spin pretty quick, even at 0.7. So I usually start at 0.7 and we'll move up from there. But we caught most of ours at 1.1 miles an hour is where we caught ours. And I found that these bigger crankbaits, they don't grab as many fish, but you get a bigger fish, a higher quality fish. Because I've seen a lot of guys using just bottom bouncers in these rigs, and they probably catch more fish than me, but I usually have a bigger fish when I'm there at the cutting stations. It depends on what you're going for, but I usually like to run 4 poles at a time, so I'll change it up and try a few different things, and then whatever's biting, we switch to that on all the poles. So I showed you what we use to catch our fish. Let me show you where we caught them. All of our fish were caught in an area right about here in Willard Bay. So if you have heard fishermen reference the light pole, that's here right on the corner. So if you shoot out of the South Marina and shoot straight across to this elbow right here, there's a light pole right on the corner here. You can kind of see it if you zoom in. See, there's a fishing boat right there. But if you go just north of that, right about here, pretty close to the dike, that's where we've caught most of our fish. And like 0 fish everywhere else down here, didn't catch any of it. Right here it's pretty consistent, and we catch good size fish and different types of fish. But we hang pretty close to this to the end here. And now I've shown you how we catch our fish, we show you where we catch our fish, and Katie's gonna tell you how we cook our fish.
This is Katie in the kitchen. I love cooking up our catch. This time we decided to batter our fish with egg wash, some plate flour, and some breadcrumbs. For flavor, we added Western-style gourmet fish seasoning to the flour and to the breadcrumbs. You can pick up a bottle at Sportsman's Warehouse. For each piece of fish, we put it in the egg wash, then the plate flour, back in the egg wash, and finally the breadcrumbs. Then, with a little olive oil, we pan-fried each side for about 5 minutes. Just make sure the inside temperature is 145 degrees. We served our fish with a loaded baked potato and some Caesar salad. It turned out awesome.
It's fun. Had a good time. See you later.
See ya.